So the worst thing that could happen in my life right now about money is I would have to sell this house, pocket the money as long as it takes to sell it, maybe move in with my in-laws while all that is happening because we have to go somewhere. Okay, that's very far from homeless and unable to eat. Like a world of difference from homeless and unable to eat.
Happy Monday, everyone. It's Sophie.
And Adi.
We're always looking for new ways to support you, and we know firsthand how life can get in the way.
So we've created 5-minute episodes with motivation from us and our great friends to keep you feeling ignited and inspired no matter what life throws at you.
Welcome to the Ignited Motivation Podcast. Mini episodes every Monday.
Listen while you brush your teeth.
Or on your morning walk.
And you'll never miss out on the latest tips and tricks that are keeping us feeling motivated.
I'm also somebody who historically would have a ton of anxiety and fear around money, like a ton. And I would say it's really only the last couple of years that that's ended for me. But it ended from this exercise. So I used to also be afraid of, like, when we bought the house, our expense almost doubled every month in terms of getting the house, right? We own, not rent. The house is ridiculous. We got to live COVID in this place, which was, we had no backyard before COVID. And if we would have to live with 3 children in essentially an apartment, I don't know that I'd be here right now. It would have been a nightmare. So in many ways, it worked really, really well, but it also really highlighted money issues. We don't make a ton of money, so we barely make it every month. And I was freaking out. No money, no shelter, no food. That's immediately where I went to. Literally in my head, if we can't make our mortgage payment, we're going to be homeless and I'm going to fail my family. That's literally just how it went every single time, which was so effing stressful. I mean, like, I would walk around unable to breathe, almost like in a panic attack sometimes. And then I would freak my wife out because, you know, I'd be taking all that anxiety out on her. And I'd heard about this exercise, but I'd never done it myself. I'd done it with other people, and I decided to do it for myself. And it was, what's the worst case scenario? I started thinking, okay, we bought this house, we put the down payment, we're making a payment. So in reality, if I stop being able to pay, worst case scenario, I'd have to sell this house. That was the worst case scenario because I wouldn't be able to keep it. So I need to get somebody else to have it because I don't know that I could find, like, borrow money. I don't know that my family could help me pay mortgage. They might, but not for very long. So I would only have a couple of months of them maybe being able to help, and then I still wouldn't be able to pay for whatever. By the way, we'd both have to lose our jobs. Everything would have to stop paying money. Like, that's to get to the worst case scenario. But if that happened, we literally stopped making a dime, I could sell the house. That would be the worst thing that could happen.
Hey everyone, I want to drop in and tell you how much we appreciate you tuning into these Ignited Motivation episodes. We drop these every Monday to help you get your week started off right with incredible advice on life, relationships, intimacy, and more. If you like these episodes or think that they'd be helpful for others to hear, please do us a favor and share them widely. Also, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else that you may listen to this and give us a rating. That's actually the best way to get others to find these episodes for themselves. Thank you so much, and let's get back to getting you motivated.
Weirdly for me, I would end up with some money in my pocket now because we had a down payment and all that kind of stuff. So I'd have some money in my pocket. Then I could decide. I could go rent the place, or we could maybe think of buying, although knowing me, I'd be so traumatized from what just happened here. I wouldn't go buy anything for a few years and I'd cry in a corner. But that would be the worst case scenario. I'd have some money in my pocket. I'd have money for rent. And then I played it out more. I was like, well, what if we can't? It takes some time to pull the money out, etc. And my in-laws live in town. We'd have to go live with my in-laws for a few weeks or maybe a couple of months. And I remember thinking that, like, I'm sitting there and I'm going, okay, so the worst thing that could happen in my life right now about money is I would have to sell this house, which I love. I love the house. I'm so happy we got it. The last thing I want to do is sell it, but I would have to sell the house, pocket the money as long as it takes to sell it, maybe move in with my in-laws while all that is happening because we have to go somewhere. Okay, that's very far from homeless and unable to eat. Like a world of difference from homeless and unable to eat. And that is, for me, that was the worst case. Like, if Ignited ended and didn't pay me 5 cents anymore, if my wife lost her job, all of them, and I guess also all our savings disappeared. Like, it's an unfathomable nuclear option, but that was the worst thing. And for me, that made me go, okay, I'm actually not that scared now of the worst case scenario. It sucks. I don't want it to happen, but I'd live through it and it'd be okay. I'd have more meals with my in-laws. They get on my nerves a little bit every once in a while, but they're pretty good people. And within a few months, we'd be back on our feet and we'd be okay. Oh, then I don't need to freak out about this anymore. I know where it could head. Everything else is better than that option. And that's the worst case.
Hey everybody, it's Adi again, and I want to share with you something that I believe is one of the most useful free tools I've ever created for my clients and for you. It's our free, personalized My Drinking Score report. Look, you already know that at Ignited, we don't care much for labels and we don't believe in any of those once a blah, 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 always a blah, blah, blah slogan. But if you are questioning your specific relationship with alcohol, you may be trying to figure out how to understand what you need to do and whether you're moving in the right direction. Well, then this completely free tool is for you and will give you the answers you're looking for. All you're going to do is you're going to take a 5-minute quiz answering simple questions that you know the answers to. And then like magic, our system is going to spit out a custom report so that you can find out more about your relationship with alcohol and actually get guidance and help to some of the changes that you can individually make. I created this tool to give you a customized, personalized virtual resource that you can take at any time, and that makes it easy to get the exact recommendations and steps that you need to help eliminate your struggles. Anybody can take it, and did I mention that it's completely 100% free? Well, it is. So stop running around in circles trying to figure out why you're having a hard time getting sober and get real solutions and guidance to help transform your life and get ignited forever. Just pause this audio right now and go to ignited.com/go. Again, that's ignited.com/go and take our 5-minute quiz right now. Find out what your drinking score is and then share it and tag us on Instagram or Facebook, because remember, fuck shame. Together, we get to move forward and get better every day.
You just listened to the Ignited Motivation Podcast.
Did you love the mini dose of motivation? Please let us know. Your feedback and experience is our #1 motivator. Leave us a review, subscribe, and share with your favorite people on your favorite apps. And don't forget to catch the next episode every Monday.
Because we want to hear from you. So join the conversation and discover bonus content on our website and Instagram. You can find the links in the show notes. Now that you're ignited, what are you motivated to take on?